Hello and welcome to The Real Review. Today we're talking about Pompeii, which stars Game of Thrones fan favourite Kit Harington as a gladiator who fights to save his true love from a corrupt Roman senator and a fiery volcano.
So, is this CGI blockbuster fest worth the watch, or is this more disaster than movie? Let's check out the trailer.
From all corners of the Roman world, people would gather here.
What is this?
It is the mountain.
For all our strength,
Can you feel that?
we lived in the shadow of a greater power.
Right, Pompeii. Was there fire in your loins watching this film?
Not much, unfortunately. Well, I'll start off with what I liked about it. Adewale, I'm not even trying to pronounce his surname.
Do it.
Okay, here we go. Adewale, Akinnuoye-Agbaje.
Yes! Round of
High
applause.
fives.
High five.
He is actually very good in the film. He plays one of the three leads. His name is Atticus, who was a gladiator in history times. And he sort of, he starts off as Milo, who is the character played by Kit Harington. And he started off as his rival, and then becomes his ally. I'm not going to go into details, but he is very, very good, and he sort of elevates every scene that he's in. His acting is very, very good. Other things I liked, there are a couple of really good 3D bits. I gotta say, there's one bit where sort of one of the boats, because of the volcano, sort of goes through the city, and that looked pretty cool in 3D. Other than that, this film is wow. I was laughing at.
No, don't say you were laughing.
It's unintentionally funny at a number of parts, to put it mildly. Let's start with Kiefer Sutherland's accent in this film.
I'm sorry, hang on a sec. Kiefer Sutherland? I didn't even know Kiefer Sutherland was in
Jack
this film.
Bauer is in this film. It's Jack Bauer versus Jon Snow. It's the
Jon
fight.
Snow.
It's the fight. But oh my goodness, his accent. I'm gonna try and do that impression now. So it's like, Quintius Atticus Corvus. He speaks like that. I think.
Don't ruin Kiefer Sutherland for me.
I think he tries to do an English accent, but it's so funny. It's so.
You're getting
funny.
really riled up here. Come
Yeah,
on, let me take it back
Okay.
a step. Okay.
Breathe.
The casting.
Yeah.
Kit Harington. Emily Browning. We've heard about Kiefer Sutherland. The two leads. Who's more of the star of the show here? These two or the volcano?
Volcano. And it's not actually close. No, I mean.
Oh, no.
It's one of those movie romances between Kit Harington and Emily Browning's characters, where they love each other because they're very put in, like, it's like goo eyes and I'm falling in love with this, that sort of romance.
Yeah.
And you know, there's so much setup before the actual volcano to make us actually want to believe in this romance and everything else. But when the actual volcano happens and sort of all the events happen and trying to save the damsel, you don't really care about it. You just watch it for the volcano, basically. I wasn't invested in that romance at all. Jared, I mean, it's actually a very good cast, not even because Jared Harris is in it.
Right.
Carrie-Anne Moss, who you don't know.
Oh, Matrix!
Exactly, she played Trinity.
It's nice to see her back.
You say it's nice to see her back, but they are so ineffectual in their roles. I mean, there's one line which made me laugh, was when Jared Harris says Juno's tit. I know it just made me. Yeah, no, it says it in the film. It's insane.
This sounds like a fiery, hot mess. I mean, the people at home, you're going to make up your minds as to whether or not you want to go and watch this film. I've just let you go on this rant of how awful it is.
I didn't mean to. Just pull it out of me. What can I say?
I need to ask you, what is? I don't even need to ask this, but what is, for these lovely people at home, what is the real deal on Pompeii?
Well, if you want to see Kiefer Sutherland hamming it up to the max, and if you like volcanoes, then maybe you'll find a little bit of enjoyment in this film. Otherwise, stay clear.
It was the jewel of our empire.
People of Pompeii! Let the games begin!
Well, you kind of know how Amon feels about Pompeii, so I'm not really sure whether or not you guys are going to rush out to go and see it, but that is the real deal on Pompeii. It is out in cinemas today, so if your curiosity gets the better of you, then you may want to try and check it out. I'm not so sure.
So make sure you get The Real Deal on Film with us here and on Twitter at The Real Film Show. Thanks for watching.